Hey!
Welcome to another Zelda Universe Mailbag.
I'm Muse.
And I'm Ithika. We're here to answer all your Zelda related questions, of which there was not that many this week.
But we do have some stuff we want to talk about anyway.
Yes, and please do leave us questions in the comments below or on Facebook.
Okay, so our first question was on the last video and it was by Metal Triforce Gamer. Here is my question. Many fans in the Zelda series have argued there should be voice acting in Zelda. Well, I'd like to say instead of Link being voice acted, keep him the only silent character while everyone else is voice acted, similar to like Skyrim. I think voice acting might bring more characterization to the series. What do you think?
We both agree.
Pretty much agree.
Yeah.
We don't really want to see Link having a voice.
No, I think he works really well as a kind of blank slate character.
You get to put yourself in his shoes a lot easier when there's no voice there.
Yeah, and I mean, did you watch the 80s Zelda cartoon? Link is an ass.
He doesn't need a voice.
I'm sure he's not really, but you know, he's been voiced once and it was hilarious, but that's not really who I want Link to be.
I just don't think they're going to find a voice that will suit him after years of us, you know.
Grunting.
Yeah. I mean, can they get him to just talk like a grunt? Nothing's going to live up to what we want.
Yeah, everyone is going to want a different voice for Link in their head, so it's much, not only does it suit the style of game, but it is also much safer not to give Link a voice. Maybe if there's ever a Zelda movie.
But we do think other characters could be cool voiced.
Yeah, I think it would add a lot of strength to the narrative, because a lot of Zelda games, my favourites, have really nice narratives, and having the characters actually speak to you could be really cool.
It'd convey emotion differently. My big thing is I just hope that when they do, it's done well. Because a lot of Japanese games, when they're voiced, it's not necessarily the greatest thing ever.
All the girls talk like this! And all the men talk like this.
I'm Link.
I'm Zelda! Oh god.
And I mean, I'd love to see it with maybe like English accents or like European accents or something instead of just American, because I think that would suit the theme better. Yeah, definitely. Or just like a neutral, because a lot of voice actors who speak in languages that aren't their first language can develop this kind of neutral accent. Yeah. Something that's not really super Americanized. Yeah. Nothing against that, I'm just kind of over it. Yeah, and I think that it doesn't quite suit the era that it's set in. Yeah, it doesn't feel... It feels old-worldy. Yeah, it just doesn't feel American. Just get Aussies to do it. Yeah. G'day. G'day, Link. Where's the Triforce gone? Stone the flaming cuckoos. I'm gonna leave. Throw another shrimp on the Barbie. Oh god. We don't say shrimp here, we say prawn. Yeah. Prawn. The character, I mean, yes, there are very small choices in what you say, but he never has that much dialogue anyway. No, it's not really important. Yeah, no one cares what he says. Link kind of floats through the world and hits things with his sword. That's Link. We don't want him to talk, but make other people talk. Yeah. And I, for one, didn't find Navi all that irritating. I actually found her quite charming. It's more like, oh, what does she want? And then it's like either something like, oh yeah, or most of the time it's like, no, I don't want to go talk to that person. You need to go to the forest temple, Link. I'm busy. Navi. Can't you see I'm killing skeletons? I think Link should be silent or an ass. Silent or ass. But not like a creepy womanizing jerk like he was in the cartoon, I guess. Zelda wouldn't put up with that, we all know it. Let's get the next question. Let's move on. Okay, I found one from last time's mailbag, sorry we missed you, from Saida Yadula. I hope I pronounced your name right, I'm sorry. Is Link actually dead in Majora's Mask? Maybe? There is actually a lot of really cool fan theories surrounding this, and I found a video online by the video game theorists that sums it all up really well. And it's also an entertaining video. It is, and they've just covered so much ground with it. And basically, I mean, I really like the dark tone of Majora's Mask. Mask. It is Majora's Mask. Yes. It's an exceptionally dark game for the series and for, I guess, Nintendo games as a whole. And the idea that Link is dead
and going through a kind of purgatory.
It makes sense.
Yeah,
it really
adds
does
to the atmosphere of the game.
I mean, to be honest, I probably do think he is dead.
Yeah.
I think it's likely, we like to believe, that there are no coincidences.
Yes. And anything is possible.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
Yes, although that's a different game.
But it looks like he could be. There's a lot of stuff there supporting it. Goes through the 5 stages of coming to acceptance and worlds.
The fact that all of the transformational masks are people, spoilers, that have died. And
then he can make a statue thing of himself.
Yes.
And yeah, it makes a lot of sense. So, I mean, we can't really say for sure, because, I mean, we don't really know.
Also, Twilight Princess, which is the next game in the canonical timeline from that line, has the Stalfos, who is, it explicitly says, doesn't it say he's the hero of time?
Yes, it does.
So that is literally the Link that you play. It's either adult Link or child Link, and because it's on the Majora's Mask timeline, it must be child Link. I mean, obviously he will have died, because a lot of time has passed, but he also...
He died in the forest.
Yeah,
where they
all turn into Stalfos.
Yeah.
And he feels bad that he failed.
Yeah.
A Link that died after completing the events of Majora's Mask as maybe an old man, or at least a man, might not have this outrageous grief that makes him teach Link in Twilight Princess all these things and be a glorious golden wolf.
It's also that there's a lot of just dreamy stuff in Majora's Mask that doesn't really make sense without it potentially being a Link's mind thing.
It also explains well, we already know that Zelda sent Link to another world to live his childhood, but it really works, I think.
Is that a really nice way of saying that she killed him?
Zelda!
How could you?
What a jerk.
Okay, the last question we've got today is by Carolyn Jean Zeesk again. And the question is the hero defeated by Ganon?
I presume that you're referring to the hero is defeated timeline, which comes from Ocarina of Time. So the answer is yes, although it might technically be Ganondorf because we never played that timeline. We don't know when Link is defeated, but that's literally splitting hairs since Ganondorf is Ganon, just a more slightly less pig version.
Only slightly though.
Only a little bit less pig.
So yeah, that's an easy one. Yes.
Yes. Although if you disagree, tell us and explain.
Want to fight?
Yeah,
want to fight about it?
Thank you so much for watching our video.
Yeah, thank you so much. Like we said last time, we're from a different channel called XXP. Our YouTube is XXP Vlog and our website is XXP Games. So if you want to check out other stuff that we do, head on over there. Give us a like and a subscribe on this video, and please leave us questions for the mailbag.
Yes, otherwise we'll have to think up more complex answers about fan theories.
We'll pretty much just ramble about fan theories and timelines if you don't.
Yeah, it'll happen. We can do it.
We can.
Thanks guys!